What up, y'all? Bankroll Tim, bedded up. I want to show you this full build 67 Nova LS, all that. This thing was completely taken apart all the way down to absolutely nothing and put back together. I got some older videos on my channel of this car when it was black, from about 8-9 years ago. It was running then, but it's really running now. This thing is so detailed, beautiful color, beautiful build, and he ain't afraid to take it out and beat on it. Right here out of Aurora, Illinois. Some of you guys have probably seen it on some type of platform, but man, this thing is beautiful. Beautiful. Of course, I'll crawl my fat ass underneath of it too and get you guys some of that. But man, she's a little dusty from driving it, but yeah, you can see beauty right here. Look at that thing. The hood. Look at the interior. I don't know the whole thing about it because I don't pay that much attention to Facebook anymore, but he's been building this car for a few years now. But it is beautiful. Look at the headliner. I think this is still that old style that's got the bars up there, or they turned it into a new style to give that look. Man, this thing is beautiful. Beautiful. 67. Like I said, I'll crawl my fat ass up underneath the back of it. Got them billet specialties, got them Willwoods. I don't know what you want to call that, a concave look. I see a 4-link setup underneath there with a panhand bar. Got the original tank, but it's fuel injected. Now, boom, you got 9-inch. See the coilovers. Man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Chevy 2. Chevy 2. Beautiful car. The color on camera is kind of given a little bit of different color than what I'm seeing on the other side of the camera. But yes, oh yes, it's got that real deal. Every piece of this car has been touched. Every piece. YouTube. I got that YouTube channel. I may make a couple dollars. There's Ryan, the owner. Let me see under the hood. Oh yeah, we can. Look at this. It's got that specialty tool to open the hood. Oh, my bad. It's just a small block Chevy. I said it was an LS. Let's see how much I pay attention to Facebook.
427.
427 small block Chevy. Sniper. Intake. You have to put you some of them catch cans on there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Work in progress. This is how many times you had it out?
200 miles on it.
200 miles out? Beautiful car.
98%.
All right, y'all. 67. I stand corrected. The small box Chevy car. Again, every piece of it has been touched. Every bolt, every nook and cranny. All right, y'all. Bankroll Tim, set it up. I'll be back with more. For those people that say that you can't have fun with a small car, you just have to have fun. It's not going to do nothing. It's just cruising. Just want to let you guys see the car cruising. He'll get in it a little bit, but not a lot. Man, she sounds good. They got a brake light up. Probably knows that too. Working out all the little bugs. You'll hear this thing. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. There it is. There it is. Set it up. We could probably tuck it just a little bit more, but then it comes into the spring rubbing that bracket, but it's nice. It's a little squat, a little tough. But she is done. I could not get the ass in perfect on both sides. Monty wants to take a ride in it. He ain't taking no ride in it. I just took it for a ride, and that's my drug of choice right there, is adrenaline, and got me a little shaky. But anyways, there it is, done. Batted up. I did not do the full, everything you've seen on the video that I said I did. I did not do, obviously, Isaac, bow tie performance, did the motor setup. I don't know if it was a crate motor or what, but supercharged, stuff like that. I'm not gonna open the hood and show you because it's not my business to be doing that. I mean, if I had permission, dirt bike going up and down the street, he must want some business. But anyways, there it is right there. Got that light up here. You'll see a lot more on Isaac's page, bow tie performance YouTube channel. You'll see it on there. You can see the build of the motor and all that, the lights, all that. But all right, y'all, Bankroll Tim, bet it up. Took a little longer than needed to be to do what I did, but there it is. All right, y'all, appreciate y'all. I just hit 11K some subs, and I'm trying to still get caught up. All right, I'm out. Bet it up. What up, what up, what up? Bankroll Tim, bet it up. Look at this killer right here. I know y'all seen it. But look, oh, what's that back tire? Woo! This is a killer ass Malibu. I know it's windy out here, but from Aurora. Got an LS in it. Got a little bit of power. A couple people had their hands on it. But how y'all like that shit? How y'all like that shit? Not completely finished. I just did a toe in and toe out alignment on it, on my alignment plates today. So now the car, when you pull forward, the wheel stays straight up. You pull backwards, the wheel stays straight up. There's a little adjustments here and there, but what is it? A 70? It's a 78 or 79, I think. Well, the front tells you it's a 78 or 79. What the back tail lights are saying 79, so I think it is a 79. But this 24-inch Forgiato, got that lip on the back, got that 9-inch the cage in it. Yeah, y'all see. Boom. Car's been in the works for like a year and a half now or something. It is a true line down. But yeah, she raw business. Y'all let me know what you think. I know you're probably gonna see it on everybody else's channel too. But the undervalance he's gonna have redone so it goes to the fenders the right way. But something later on. I think they're going to what race you going to? Georgia. They going to Georgia this weekend, so car got ready so that way it can go on the trailer. Got to get cleaned up and rolling. I would show you under the hood, but I'm not sure if he wants me to show under the hood. It probably doesn't matter, but try to have a little bit of respect, you know. But yeah, y'all, this thing is raw. This thing is raw. Frame notched, all frame braced. Crazy Eddie in Joliet. Frame is powder coated. I think the front end is like TRZ or something. Got the stub on it. Yeah. So there you are. Little quick video for today. It should make some passes. We're gonna see what's going on. I won't be there. I got work to do. But all right, y'all. Bankroll Tim, bat it up. I'm out. What up, what up, what up? Bankroll Tim bedded up. Got this 96 Impala SS finally done. Got them 7-inch lips on there. Them SD4s. Sandman wheels, you know. Custom fitted. Got that 9-inch Mojo rear end in it. So on this car, guys, they originally ordered the rear end 3 inches narrower on each side. I know before I thought it was like 2 inches, but it ended up being 3 inches. Well, the studs ended up being too short, so I had to swap the studs out for some 3-inch studs. They ordered press in. I prefer screw in. I had to cut the ends off the housing to clock the housing to get the caliper to sit lower in the back. But you guys can see all that clean ass work. Look at them frame rails. I've been doing them frame rails like that for years. Here's another thing about the back of the car. I have the molding on there. Yeah, you can see I had to trim the molding right there in front, towards the front of the car. But the molding's on there. If you look at most of the cars that are out there with a 6 on it, on the Impala SS, they get rid of the back molding. Only one car I have had to do to get rid of the back molding. It was a white Chevy Caprice bubble, and it had 28s on it. So there you go. Wasn't no narrow or anything like that. Took it for a test drive last night, me and Big Lou. You know, we some big boys, so we was in it, rolling. It drives straight down the road. It rides smooth as shit. No scrubbing, no rubbing. This wheel looks like it's farther forward, but if you look at the gaps on the back of the tire, both the gaps are the same. But you know how these cars look anyways with the rear end farther forward. I can't really move the rear end back anymore because the drive shaft that's currently in it is too short for the 9-inch setup. So there's just enough in the trans for it to work, but it's going to get the motor swapped. It's getting the LS, all that good shit. So they're gonna have to put a drive shaft in the correct length and all that. And who knows what trans he's gonna go with and where it's gonna sit. Obviously the 700 that's in this thing is not gonna stay in it. Ain't no 700 holding up to the power of an LS motor.
But yep, 96 Impala SS, full custom suspension, full frame cleaning, painted, big ass brakes in the front, Willwood, Todd TCE Performance, 16-inch brakes, big ass calipers. Got some QA1 uppers, QA1 lowers, all the new steering components. It's a beautiful car. Inside is totally redone. You see the name. Chicago. Chicago, Chicago. But yeah. So basically, to put a 7-inch lip in this wheel, I'm gonna say with this wheel, 7-inch lip on this car. Well, yeah, that side looks the same. Boom, you can see. Anyways, 2.5 inches of narrow from stock. 2.5 inches of narrow from stock on each side. So 5 inches overall. If you guys are ordering a rear end, you want to bolt a 9-inch in. This one, of course, was all fabbed up in there, the boxes and all that. But if you want to get one that just bolts in, to bolt the 7-inch lip right on it, 2.5 inches on both sides is perfect. 5 inches overall narrow. This is custom welded in, coilovers in the back. You guys, there's plenty of videos on this car. Plenty of videos on this car. It took a little more time than needed, but I made sure everything was nice and smooth and sweet. This car was able to do basically a little stress-free. A little stress-free. Less stress than normal. But it's badass. And this little video right here, I'll get you guys a video of it driving around the parking lot. As you can see, my kid is in there. But I'm gonna give myself a couple minutes because I'm sniffling a little bit because it's cold as shit out here. And my fingertips, here, my fingertips, dirty ass nasty fingers, they pretty damn cold. But all right, y'all, here's this little video. And I'll be up with another one next. Appreciate y'all. Bankroll Tim, bet it up. I'm out. What up, what up, what up? Bankroll Tim, bet it up. All right, y'all. So, figured out what we're doing with the Cutlass. Thank you guys for the comments, stuff like that. Yes, I'm not touching anything underneath the hood. You're gonna have somebody take care of that. But suspension is set. I trimmed the back of this fender a little bit on the inside, so we got full turn. It's not rubbing nothing. But there it is. I'm not sure exactly the year, but I'll just say 86, 442 Cutlass. Put the back seat back in it. Got them 24s on it. Back is a 7.5 inch lip. It's a 24/9 billet, 2.65 backspace. So it's 10 inches overall. So if you guys want to fit these on these cars better without tubbing and stuff like that, this car realistically did not need to be tubbed or frame notched. It might have needed a quarter rail notch, but the wheel and tire was not measured up first to figure out the car. So that's how that went. But the Cutlass is ready to go. He is calling me tomorrow. Boom. Like I said, look, back seat's in it. The back part is in it. I cut the little braces behind it for the tubs.
Right here.
It's all good. And you got money right there? Okay, you got a couple dollars. That ain't much.
And my toy just broke.
Okay. But yeah, so Cutlass, we'll be going bye-bye tomorrow on tow truck. He's gonna take it to his guy, have him go over the engine stuff, all that, you know, with the carburetor leaking. You know, I'd hate to fix the wires, get it running, drive down the street, and, you know, which I wouldn't because the carburetor's leaking. The carburetor I figured would stop leaking, but it didn't. And it's not leaking as bad as it was in the beginning, but whatever. But there it is, 24s, notched, narrowed, tucked, Willwood brakes, QA1 front control arms, trick chassis rear control arms, Viking coilovers. I wiped the car down a little bit, used some McGuire spray wax. Didn't have really good rags. You can see it's streaked up. Whatever. I'm not a detail shop. The side, you can see the wheels are a little dirty. One wheel was wrapped up. I think it was that left front one was wrapped up for a while, but wheel's a little dirty, but comes with cleaning, you know. I clean it up. But she's ready to go. And now, tomorrow, I will be back on the Impala SS. I'll be getting the 9-inch, which is standing up by the table over there. I'll be getting it all set up underneath of here. This car will be gone. Nothing will be getting pushed in or out. So I'll have the stands to hold the rear end in place where I want it, tack everything. So if I got to leave it on the stands for a day or two to fab everything up, I can do all that. But yes, back to the Impala SS tomorrow. 26-inch ST forged Impala replicas, SS replicas, blah blah. That one over there got a little dirty. Got the 81 Landau up on the lift. This lift, I'm not sure if I've ever put a car forward, but I don't care. Put the lift forward. This is a center lift, so it's got weight this way and that way. The trunk is full of all the parts right now, but again, this is a very clean car. Boom. This one is getting the 28-inch Brutus choppers, 9-inch lip. So frame notching, tubbing. For box Chevys like this, you use a 38-inch competition engineering tub, because you basically, from this point inside the car and inside the trunk, comes out to, like here, it comes out to basically 38 inches. Boom. Will it be a full tub? No, we got plenty. I mean, this goes pretty far up. Frame rail is going to be pretty thin, but I'm going to brace underneath the car. They just had that dual exhaust put on there, which, of course, I'm going to cut the tails off. That can all be reinstalled after all the coilovers and everything are in there. All the fab work that's going to be done. The buckets on the rear end. All that. So, now, with the Cutlass being gone, I have Donzel's Cutlass next door, which will be coming over here. Like I said, after the Grand Prix. Grand Prix is going to go after the Impala SS. Boom. And then Donzel's Cutlass will be over here. And then I'll have no customer's job next door. And everything's starting to roll. So let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 6 jobs. But all right, y'all. Heat's going to come on right when I get body heater. So Bankroll Tim, It Up Kustoms. Appreciate you all. Any info, any questions, hit up the comments. But yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm out. What up? What up? What up? Bankroll Tim, It Up. Got the 86 outside. Just took it for a spin around the parking lot. Make sure the back tires ain't rubbing anywhere. Plenty of clearance. Plenty of clearance. Got that fabbed up rear end up underneath there. This car is set for a 7-inch lip. And what I was saying is, right now there's wheel spacers on the back. 1.5 inch of wheel spacing. This wheel comes out to about a 5-inch lip. So once the wheel is changed to the smaller back barrel, the bigger front barrel, this and that, then we'll be able to take off the wheel spacing, because I have the 3-inch studs, 1/2 inch by 20, strange. That's what those are. The cheapest for the best price, best bang for your buck on those, which are still good. So as you can see, she's got that little bit of tuck. She does have some sounds in it. The tires fitted up in there. The back chrome is trimmed a little bit. Other people be blocking out license plates and stuff like that. I don't be blocking that shit out. But anyways, as you can see, the car is dirty, very dirty. So the car will be going to get all cleaned up. And then he's got other things he's gonna do to it. We got full turn in the front, because I got that badass frame notch on it. Probably can't hear me over the wagon being fired up behind the fence. That's the wagon that's gonna be, so it's one of the wood grain wagons, 90 Chevy Caprice. But anyways, so we got this tuck on here. Got all full suspension, Willwood brakes, back brakes. We gotta take it up and down the street a little bit, get those broke in. Viking coilovers, front and back. Tubular front control arms, QA1. Moog inner and outer tie rods. I mean, if you guys have been paying attention to the videos, of this car. I put a lot of time into this car to make this car nice. Really nice. I mean, that's the type of work I do anyway. So, tried to go through, double check everything, make sure everything's tight, nothing's loose. Jam the control arms, double check those. This car, I only went with the 225 rear spring. What you see, the spring separation is really nice. Like I was saying, the brakes starting to eat off the powder coat, so we'll take it up and down the block. Do that. Show you guys this underneath. I spent a lot of time on this rear end. Boom. Brand new bolt covers in the cover with lock washers, all that. Boom. Coilovers, bracing to the rear end. Boom. I was trying to get this video. I had to bleed the brakes and stuff like that today. Oh, I'm blocking the camera. Wanted to get this video before it got dark. I'd be forgetting about that time change. So this will be the video of the 86 Cutlass. Once again, no mini tub. The back of the car can go down another inch and a half easy, but we don't need to tuck it that hard. But there it is, y'all. 1986 Cutlass 24s, Armani forged. The back wheel is 24 by 10, which makes it 11 overall. So if you guys want to avoid tubbing like this, keep the rim as skinny as you can in the back. So 24 by 9 will make it 24 by 10 overall, or we'll make it 10 overall, which is going to clear better than this. I did trim the outer lip in the back, but there it is, y'all. Bankroll Tim, bedded up. Another one done. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, y'all. And I'm out. What up? What up? What up? Bankroll Tim, bedded up. Another one of them line dials I done did. Not sure of the year, so I'll just say 87 Caprice line dial, 28-inch Volanos, full custom suspension, QA1 front, upper and lower control arms. You got the inner and outer tie rods moved. You got the tie rod sleeves, which are QA1s or Hodgkins QA1s. Boom. Viking front coilovers with a 650 spring, I believe. Got these big ass Brembo brakes on there. Problem ended up being the wheel came loose, broke the studs. He was able to save it to where it didn't fall, the wheel didn't fall off and crush the body. I changed the studs, definitely made sure I put ET lug nuts on there, which are the extended thread. So I did all that good, done, all put together. He is gonna come get it, but I don't think I ever had a video of this car talking about it. Again, it's windy, whatever. Custom alignment on the front. This car, the fenders were cut prior to me working on it, and with the Brembo brakes, it actually sit out a little bit farther. You know, the wheel sits out a little bit farther due to the brakes and the thickness of the rotor. So it makes the wheel out more. When the wheel sits out more, it gets into the fender more. The fender's trimmed. Recently, the other week, we had brought the ass end up because it was tucked hard as hell. So we brought it up, and it's still tucking. Rear end is narrowed. Got the Brembo brakes on the back. The Viking coilovers. No frame notch. Custom tubular upper and lower control arms. Got the tree chassis anti-roll. This car is an 8.5-inch rear end car. Car is pretty clean. He's calling me right now. But anyway, it's a badass blue. It's got a lot more depth to it than this video is really showing. I mean, it's showing some. A couple of swirl marks in it, which, whatever. The sun's doing what it's doing too right now. But them Brembo brakes, the car is not cut in front of the rear tire. You know what? I might be lying. I always trim the black part at the bottom a very little bit because they always tuck back a little bit, and then if you put the wheel back too far, it looks goofy. So, you know what? It is trimmed a little bit, and I think the car again was cut before I did my work. I got a little bit of frame bracing underneath there. The rear end's braced up. But yeah, there it is right there. It's been done a year or so right now, and it's had little issues here and there, but been able to take care of it. But yeah, it's an LS car. When it was originally here for me to do it, it had the original 305 in it. Interior's all done. Boom. Got the switches in the console. Boom. Power seats. Real nice. Got the 3-stage roof, or whatever roof that is. I don't know what the roof that is. Nice little roof in it. Boom. But alright, y'all. Bankroll Tim. Second little video of the day. You know they got that light up grill on there. But yeah, 28-inch vinyls. Alright, y'all. Bankroll Tim, better up. I'm out. I just do this shit off my phone. But anyways, here is the, what do you guys calling this thing nowadays? OBS? Old body style or something? I don't know. But here it is. 24s on the back, 8-inch lip, rear end narrowed, coilovers. We bought a 4-link for it, but we ended up having to fabricate the 4-link. So we did use their stuff, but we changed it up a little bit. It's custom. Custom. A lot of you guys been posting a picture of this truck with the old pick and the new pick, you know, how it was before and how it is now. But yes, we did it. Now, yesterday, the owner, Jason Brown, put his coilovers on the front and then brought it to the shop, and we did some adjusting to it. But yeah, 24 on the back. I think it's 24 by 10, 8-inch lip. The front is a 22 by 8, 8.5, something like that. The front is low now, lower than what it was. He's done a lot to this truck. He's got a lot more to go, but he's changed it, transformed the hell out of it, and it is a good looking truck. Truck was a New York truck, upstate New York, something like that. Truck is very clean, very clean. The hood, he actually traded a guy coming back from a show. Traded a guy in a parking lot. The guy wanted a stock hood, and he wanted this hood. So that's how he got the hood. We originally lowered it with the lowering kit, flip kit, all that. Spindle, springs, blah, blah. And now here it is. We've been talking about this ever since he got the truck. Of course, he tinted the windows. It's got all the billet stuff on it. He has the matching steering wheel. Billet Eagle steering wheel. My wife is chilling in there, but you can see it. Anyways, got the billet shifter. The truck truck is nice, real nice. This one is, I think, a 97. Yeah, you can see the clear peeled off the tailgate. You see he put that spoiler on it. Which that spoiler's off the newer style body. He put the roll pan on it. You can see it got a little dent in the bed, but it's cool. It's all gonna get fixed. The truck is really nice. The 24 to 8-inch lip is really deep. Slide up underneath here. So you guys can see the coilovers. We did a basic disc brake kit on the back, which I was saying is a well-done bracket. It takes a metric caliper on the front, GM metric caliper, which is a G body caliper, and then a 5-inch bolt circle. Used a 96 Impala SS rotor, and when you mock it up, you bolt the rotor on with a lug nut or two, squares it all up. You weld the bracket on because you set the caliper and all that, and of course you get loaded calipers for G body, and then you get some brake hoses, and for the front, same thing. You put it all on there, and then you run your hard line from that rubber hose, which we welded tabs on there, right on the inside of the coilover, or on the right one. You can see the tabs welded to the housing that holds the brake line, where it goes from hard line to rubber line. But yeah. We re-C-notched it to get it to go lower, so that way it's got good travel. You guys that watched my other video on this truck, the first night we got it done, the loud bang that I thought was the rear differential hitting the bed, the pumpkin part of it, wasn't. It was actually the old shocks were laying in the bed, and it flew to the back and hit the tailgate. So no bottoming out, no banging, no clanging. Really nice truck, runs good. It uses it as a daily. And yeah, he's had so many people asking if he wants to sell it. People giving him compliments everywhere about it. Old guys, young guys, people in general. But yeah, another one we knocked out. It fought for a little bit. You know, we had to order that 4-link. We were gonna, with these trucks, if you guys were gonna go with a 7-inch lip on a 24 or 26, there's enough room to narrow it without moving the leaf springs or getting rid of the leaf springs. So you do not have to 4-link it with a 7-inch lip wheel. You won't have to 4-link it. 8-inch lip, total different. You got to 4-link it. But all right, y'all. It Up Kustoms, Bankroll Tim. We out.